Tesla may soon top Toyota's operating profit. December 17, 2022. Tesla rival and Chinese automaker BYD saw a significant jump in deliveries in November. And while the company could threaten Tesla's crown for the world's largest electric vehicle manufacturer, some argue that another metric matters far more. Analysts predict Tesla's operating profit to surpass global leader Toyota, which could represent another industry-wide disruption from the US automaker. Toyota has a higher operating profit than any other auto company, and the Japanese automaker is expected to earn $20.1 billion in operating profit in 2022. According to Barron's. Comparatively, some Wall Street estimates place Tesla's operating profit at $22.6 billion for next year, which would likely be enough to surpass Toyota, especially if electric vehicle trends continue upward. EV production volume will remain under the close watch of analysts and investors alike, but most consider profits to be a more important indicator of stock performance. Some analysts predict Tesla's operating profit to increase by about 55% in year-over-year in 2023. Most expect the Warren Buffett-backed BYD to sell roughly $84 billion worth of EVs in 2023. But it's only expected to earn an operating profit of $4.8 billion. With a free cash flow of $5.1 billion. Wall Street estimates put Tesla's 2023 total sales around $120 billion. While its free cash flow is forecasted to reach $14.1 billion. BYD delivered 113,915 EVs in November, representing an increase of 147% year-over-year from its 46,137 units delivered in the same month last year. The automaker also delivered 116,027 plug-in hybrid EVs in November, while BYD has delivered nearly 800,000 EVs in year-to-date in 2022. Tesla had already reached roughly 929,000 EVs by the end of September. Tesla doesn't report its deliveries on a monthly basis, making estimates difficult, but it's ahead going into the end of 2022. Some analysts expect Tesla to deliver around 1.4 million EVs in 2023, while BYD is predicted to deliver roughly 915,000 EVs next year. However, BYD has also said it's hoping to sell 2 million EVs in 2023. And while the target is ambitious, it wouldn't be out of the question for the company to surpass Tesla. To be sure, these estimates will be fully dependent on the industry-wide race to produce EVs, which Tesla has a solid lead on. In addition, Tesla has a grip on this year's sales, though increased competition is expected to make that lead smaller. Source reposted and summarized from Peter McGuffrey at Avanex. My take: this is more of a when it will happen scenario. Toyota will soon be dropping like a stone. Pepsi to deploy 100 Tesla semis in 2023. December 17, 2022. Pepsi is planning to deploy 100 Tesla semis it purchased in 2017 next year and will begin delivering products to customers such as Walmart and Kroger. PepsiCo Vice President Mike O'Connell said on Friday. O'Connell added that the company was buying the large all-electric trucks outright and is upgrading its plants in an interview with Reuters. He said this includes the installation of 4 750-kilowatt Tesla charging stalls at its Modesto and Sacramento locations. It's a great starting point to electrify. He said, like any early technology, the incentives help us build out the program. He added that there was several development and infrastructure costs, although the company didn't share details on the price of the trucks when asked. O'Connell explained that it was a good investment. We keep the trucks for 1 million miles. 7 years. The operating costs over time will pay back. Pepsi plans to begin rolling out the Tesla semis in the central US and then the East Coast. O'Connell also pointed out that Tesla didn't help pay for the mega chargers for the vehicles, but it provided design and engineering services for the facilities. The mega chargers are equipped with solar and battery storage systems. He provided details on how long it would take to charge a Tesla Semi for a 425-mile trip carrying Frito-Lay products. It will bring the battery down to around 20%, and recharging it only takes around 35-45 minutes. Source reposted and summarized from John Akrider at Tesla RT. My take: the Tesla Semi is here. All the other truck manufacturers are not very happy about it. Tesla adds free supercharging miles to boost year-end sales. December 17, 2022. The end of the year brings a wind of change for Tesla buyers, which not only do not have to wait for new cars as long as before but even can get some incentives. In the US, customers who buy a new Model 3 or Model Y and take delivery by the end of December 2022 can get a $3,750 discount. The promotion does not include Model S and Model X. According to Electrek, Tesla customers report that the company tries to boost EV sales before the end of the year by adding also up to 10,000 free supercharging miles to all of its models. A similar incentive reportedly is applied also in some of the other markets up to 10,000 miles or 10,000 kilometers. Depending on the country, there are some additional requirements to get the incentive. According to the article, one valid for new titled vehicles only. 2 free supercharging miles. Kilometer must be used within 2 years of the delivery date. 3 free supercharging is non-transferable. 4 stackable with other incentives. Adjustments unless stated. The value of the free supercharging package depends on the electricity prices, energy consumption, but in general, it might be worth several $100s. As far as the US is considered, the recent Tesla moves indicate that the company might now have a higher supply than demand. We guess that this is a temporary effect of the Inflation Reduction Act IRA, which brings back Tesla's eligibility for the $7,500 federal tax credit on January 1, 2023, after several years since the company lost access to the incentive. That's because the customers who delay the purchase might get a new Tesla car for effectively $7,500 cheaper, assuming that the prices do not change. Meanwhile, it slows Tesla's Q4 sales. While the company would like to deliver a strong quarterly result, the situation should become much clearer in early 2023. We will see how the eligibility of the $7,500 federal tax credit will change demand for the Model 3, Model Y, and whether Tesla will change its prices. The manufacturing output is increasing in the US, so the incentive might be very important for the company in 2023. Source reposted and summarized from Mark Kane at Inside EV. My take: Elon wants to end 2022 with a bang. Tesla Giga Texas to soon start installation of Giga press for Cybertruck production. December 17, 2022. Tesla Giga Texas will soon start installing the 9,000-ton Giga press as the parts are already in the factory. Parts and unpacked boxes marked IDRA are seen in the casting shop. Tesla Gigafactory Texas has finally received a delivery from the Italian IDRA. This is the long-awaited Giga press with a clamping force of 9,000 tons, which will be used to produce the rear single-piece cast of the Cybertruck. Boxes of parts for the giant machine have been in Texas for weeks now, but none of the factory's progress observers have been able to spot the delivery to the factory grounds. December 16. At Joe Techmeyer, Twitter was able to spot the expected boxes already in the factory. He shared pictures of boxes labeled IDRA, located next to the unboxed parts, which were still in polyethylene. The find was in the casting shop. Joe shared the first shots on Twitter and later posted a video of the drone flying on YouTube. IDRA Group is Tesla's supplier and produces key manufacturing machines for the Texas-based company. The Giga press they made revolutionized the production of cars, which provided Tesla with even greater superiority over legacy competitors. At the moment, 6,000-ton Giga presses installed at all of the company's manufacturing facilities around the world are making single-piece ends for Model Y, an even bigger machine, with a clamping force of 9,000 tons, is critical to the production of Cybertruck. The recently spotted body of the pickup truck demonstrated that single-piece casts that will be produced by the Giga press will be huge. It is worth bearing in mind that the single-piece cast seen, according to Sandy Munro's analysis, is in fact not a real sample. He suggested that this is a prototype made from at least 5 different parts connected together. The delivery of the Giga press for the production of Cybertruck is a very positive signal. The installation of the machine can take several months, after which it will be necessary to calibrate its work, which is always more difficult to do with the first machine. However, Tesla seems to have plenty of time to get the machine up and running by mid-2023. As planned. Source reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. My take: watch out. The Cybertruck is almost here.